it's Anne. Hope everyone is well. So I was going to do a little tutorial on how I made this little cutie. So this one measures, I know people have asked, this one measures, it was approximately 10 centimetres by 6.5, 7-ish. Which is, I think, very close to 3 inches. Well, not quite 3 inches. 3 and I'm not sure how inches work. 3 and I don't know, 2/4 or something. 3/4. And yeah, by about 4. So what I'm going to do. Let me find, where did I put my stuff? So, I was thinking, I'll make this a little one, and I thought, I wonder if I should, I'm not making that. But I did think I would make them out of the pages out of some, this is from a book. This is quite, the paper's nice and sturdy. You could also use, I pick up these when I go to the op shop, the thrifty store, whatever you call it. I always have a quick look in the magazines, and I'll pick up any magazines that have got this matte paper. It's really thick and it's not glossy, and it's really great because I use them, because it's going to be mostly just covered. It doesn't really matter what you use. So if you use some nice thick paper from a book or from a magazine, so I might use this magazine, this book paper. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I never measured before how big when I made it. I just had some pieces that were approximately all that size, that I just used those. So I think what I will do, so to make one at this size again, approximately, just wondering if that's going to be too big, so I might do it that way. Just going to, and one about that height, so approximately like so. And all the pages don't have to be all the same size either. So now I'm just going to tear okay, and that gives me, so what I might do is, I'm thinking I might tear these down just a little bit, not so it's not so wide. So what I might do, because I'm going to do 2 different types, so I might do, I'll just do 3 pages in each, I think. And I'm going to tear off just to make it a little bit shorter. Now when you do yours, you do yours however you like, however size or whatever you want to use. It's your journal. You do exactly how you want to do it. I'm just showing you how I do it. Alright, so I'm just going to pop these in here. Well, I'm not actually. For this one, what I actually did was I got a piece of fabric, and so let me get these pages. So let me grab a piece of fabric. I did bring some fabric. Here we go. Let me see. What have I got here? Just want a bit of a scrap. Alright. Is that going to be... Yeah, probably alright. Or I've got something that's a little bit longer. Just a wee bit longer would be better. There we go. So what I did was, so let me grab scissors. Where's my scissors? Don't know what I've done with my scissors now. That's my ruler. It's a bit of a mystery. What have I done with the scissors? Oh, there they are. Okay, so just going to approximately like that. And then I just got the pages, and because actually I'll just make the one, and I'll just let's just do 3. And what I did was I didn't do any signatures. I just did the one. Let me just get a pencil so I can mark. So I just want to do 3. Oh, hang on. 3. Yeah, just do 3. So I'm just going to approximately divide that into, so about there, there, and there. And I'm just going to draw some lines so I know where to attach it. Now, if you want to decorate the pages first, I've put mine together and then I decorated it. But you could get your pages and do all you want to do to them and then sew them in. Gee, I didn't do that very straight. What happened here? There we go. Excuse me. So then I'll just grab my... I've already got some thread on here, so I'll use that. And I just got some scraps of, let me see, let me find some more scraps. Here we go. This will be fine. So I just want 3 of these. Might not be enough actually. There we go. So I'm going to go need one more. And I never do anything like perfect. I like everything of mine, I like it all shabby and Just going to have a bit of coffee. I like it all shabby and imperfect. So what I did, I just to reinforce the just to reinforce the pages a little bit, I put a little bit of fabric in the middle, just to stop the pages from tearing out. I'm just putting a little bit of glue on there just to just like that. Alright. And then I just sewed them in. Just going to start, and I didn't measure or anything, I just, oh actually, I'm just thinking where I want to start, because I just did it all in one go. Yeah, no, that's fine, I'm just going to do it like that. So I'm just popping that on there roughly, on where I made some marks. I'll go from this way. And I'm just going to leave a bit of a tail. Okay, I'm going to go across to the next one. Not worry about trying to get it all tight now, so I'm just sewing them in. And where are we? Go to the next one here. I'm just sort of lining it up so it's about, the pages are about the same. So okay, now I'm just going to tighten it up. Okay, so what I might do, probably did put in more pages. How many pages did I do in this one? Oh, I might have done a few more pages. Oh no, that's right, I did the middle ones. But I think it might have been 4 pages. Anyway, so just space it out however you like. And I might actually probably should do a knot here. I'm going to put a knot in the beginning of the beginning. I'm just going to tighten it now. Okay, let me just pull this, get these tight in there, and then I'm just going to stitch on here. Sorry, I hope I've been working. Let me just adjust this a little bit. There. I hope I've been working in the seam. Alright, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. So I'm just going to, I've just tightened it. I've just pulled on it. Just to get these. Oh, that one's not tight at all. Alright, let me have a look. Let me go from there. I'm just going through and pulling on that string just to get it all tight. It doesn't have to be super tight. Okay, now I'm just going to do a little knot on the end here. Just in the, not in the fabric. Okay, just cut that off. Alright, so that's got the little signatures in. And to do a cover, I'm just going to take some I'm probably just going to use this, I think. I'll probably need 2. I'm just trying to find a little bit heavier paper for the covers. I'll probably just use a piece of this magazine. And I'm just going to measure this. And I'm just going to make it a slightly bigger than the slightly bigger than the original pages. So, will that go in half? Or is that going to be too small? It might just be a fraction too small. So I'm just going to get my ruler. Oh God, haven't been framed. I'm terribly sorry. Let me just zoom this out now. Alright, so I just got some paper I made from that magazine. And I'm just measuring it approximately, just making it slightly bigger. And I just want one more of that, so I'm just going to grab another sheet. And approximately like, oh, which one is it? I think it's that one, the bigger one. Okay, so those two. And just pop these out of the way. And now I'm just going to, I just attached them like so and just glue them in there, then one on each side. So I'm just going to glue this up, and I'm going to add some wet glue. Like so, and I'll add a bit more wet glue. So the fold's on this side here. And now I'm just adjusting it a little bit. I can always cut them down. I can always cut the page down if it ends up too big. That gives me a cover. And I'll do the same on the other side. And add some glue. And some wet glue. Like so. Some more glue on here. Alright, let me just see. I can adjust them if I need to. I think they're pretty good actually. Alright, and I can, this one's actually turning out to be a bit bigger, but that's alright, I can still cut the whole thing down. So that's what I might do. So I mean, you just make yours any size you want. I'm going to make mine a little bit smaller, I think. It's turning out to be a bit bigger. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sort of mark where this one ends, about there, and I'm just going to tear some of this off. And I like the torn look. So you use scissors if you like yours to be more perfect. Now I'm just going to measure with the other side, like so. Get my ruler. And because the paper's a bit wet, actually it's tearing very nicely. And I'm going to have to tear down the inside pages a bit too, I think. So I'm just going to mark one, probably about there. And I'll go through and tear some of these off. Oops, I didn't do both of them. Alright. I'm just lining them up together. Right, so that's about the right size now. And then I just decorated it. I covered the front with papers and lace, and I did some sewing, just hand sewing, just straight through the paper, glue and paper, and yeah, so I just glued. I did some stitching. Not sure if I did any stitching on the front. I don't think so. I think I just used a little bit of stitching here and there. So I just sewed straight through the paper and the fabrics, and then I just glued. And to do the crocheting, what I did was I got the papers, the pages. Oh, that's the other thing I did. Because I wanted to fill it out a little bit more. So what I ended up doing. Let me find the front. There's there. Alright, so these are the covered pages. What I ended up doing with these, I got some pages. I'm just going to grab the one. And let me just tear this one off. Not so big. And what I did was, just to add some more pages, I just popped some glue in here, and then I pop that in, and then I just put a bit more glue on this side. And then I just and that gave me a little page inside. actually used my other glue when I did this. I used my fabric glue, which dries much faster. Actually, I might have to pop that on. The fabric glue on there, I think. This is just white glue in here, PVA glue. So just do a little bead of that. Let me get it in there. That's better. It sticks much quicker. Now it's all soggy now because I've used the white glue. Makes it more wet. I'm going to have to. Anyway, so that's how I attached to the inside of the little signature. I mean, you can pop more pages in the signatures if you want more pages. Just when you do the original, just do like 2 sheets or 3 sheets, whatever you want. I just don't want them too big because I've decided not to make my journals very big because I do tire of them very quickly. I like to sort of start a project and be finished in a day or two, you know. That's just how I am. So I'm just learning to work with it. Alright, so I hope this makes sense. I feel like I've been a bit I'm just keeping an eye on this one here because it's very sticky because of the wet white glue, and it's going to end up sticking together. And anyway, so to do the crocheting, if you like that, I really like that crocheting. What I did is this is just what do you call it? Crocheting cotton. You know, like this sort of that you can buy. Just the cotton. And then all I did, like say if I want to do a crocheting edge on here, do a knot. I'm just going to do a little section here. So then I'll just do blanket stitch and do it very loosely. Very loosely. Don't do it tight, just do it very loose. Like so. Just do this edge. I really like doing like one edge and across like that. What do you call it? Like, you know, two of the 3 edges. Oops, I didn't get there. And like I said, just leave it very loose so it's not tight. Forgot the thing again. Okay, let me just. Alright, so it's nice and loose. And then I've just got I'm using a Mine is a 2.5mm crochet needle. Trying to find the end. Don't think that's the end, is it? There we go. And then I just, it's a little bit fiddly, then I just do the crocheting right onto the page. And why I do it loosely is because then it just gives you, and then I just do and then I just did, you know, crocheting, and that's how I did the crocheting. Oops. And yeah, I really loved that. So that was it, and then I just decorate it, you know. So I hope that is enough explanation for you. Let me know. Oh, and the other thing was I used oh no, I did say that, yeah. Then I just covered with fabrics and I just used glue and I stitched on there as well. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm just going to undo that because I have to go through and decorate before I start doing all that. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know how you go with yours. And I'll have to, oh, that's the other thing too. I think I went through and I'd stitched, once the glue was dry, I sort of stitched along there just to make sure those pages, the cover pages, hold in nicely. But yeah, alright, hope you have a wonderful creative day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.